guys. Hello. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Should I use this? Hello, Brenda D. Mack. Honey, how are you doing today? It is a pleasure to see you. Hello, Just Frogget, Sanita, making blue hats. Honey, Just Frogget is in the building. She says, hello, I am the first one in the chat. LOL. Honey, how you doing? I feel like I haven't seen you forever, but it is a pleasure to see you. Hello, and Sanita, how's it going, honey? Did you have a great day? How was y'all's day today, huh? Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is, is in the building. Hey, how's it going? I hope it is going well with you guys today. I hope you had a great day. Today, I am working on an Afghan. Cameron, how's it going? Cameron Gregg, how's it going? It is a pleasure to see you, sir. So let me share me out real quick. I am doing great. Also great to see you too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you see, I don't have my glasses on. Man, I tell you, eyes heal really fast. Your eyeball is one of the fastest healing portions of your body. I was like, man, because y'all, I was in pain yesterday. Now there's absolutely no pain, and I am doing great with my eyeballs. So you see, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, good, Just Frogget, honey. It is a pleasure. I mean, to see you for sure. It has been a good minute, but I am glad you are here. If you haven't had a chance already, please feel free to hit the thumbs up, just showing your love and support. That really, really blesses the channel. I really do appreciate all of you for being here. So I'm working on this Afghan, you guys. Hold on, let me see what I need to do in these YouTube streets real quick. I'm trying to share me out. I think that's what I'm trying to do. Yes. Afghan, you guys. Hold on, let me yes. Okay. Appreciate. I am sharing me out real quick. Stop by. Oop. Oh Lord, I do y'all misspell stuff off? I do. You know why I be misspelling stuff? Because my fingers are big in this phone. It's like what just happened? Yeah. All right. I'll pull up the chat, see how everything's going. Yeah. I am okay. Let's see. Sunita, you said I'm good. Was going to bed, but was like, I need to see Kelly first. Girl, hello. Listen, God bless you. I'm glad y'all are here. Let me show you what I'm working on. So, y'all, I am starting this Afghan. Let me show you from this book. Okay, first of all, sorry, it's from this book. Make in a Weekend Afghans to Crochet. Hello, Effie. Effie Shelton is in the building. How you doing, love? Who is the Afghan for? I'm glad you asked. I'm actually going to be making two. And it is for a dear friend of mine who does my hair. Him and his wife. He was like, he likes the I got the dark gray and black. It's like gray, black, and like a grayish brown color and white for him. And for her, I'm doing this is, and I don't remember what it's called. It's sitting way over there though. Let me tell you, it is the color. Here it is. This, I'm telling you, this newborn baby, that's what I called her. It's called Peach Party, honey. Party. Yeah, so, and I'm pulling from the center, from the top. Yeah, it's great. Tracy Davis, how are you, hon? It's good to see you. Yeah, so this is the book, okay, that I'm using now. I don't know why they say in a weekend. They can say like, maybe they just need to say that for people who actually could get it done in a weekend. I, on the other hand, that is not my testimony, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But let me show you the one I'm actually creating for my friends. This is called Island Dreams, and this is what the finished product is gonna look like. Now, this is gonna look like this. Y'all know how I am anyway with, I mean, this is a beautiful solid color. Is it solid? It's not solid. It looks like it's got like blues with like little reds, like a tweed type of situation, or little specks of red and things in there. It doesn't say what type of yarn they're using. I just know it's super bulky weight, and this is considered super bulky. Of course, I thought the anniversary cake was more like a 5, but you know, no. But anyway, this is what I'm creating with this. I know it is huge, right? Right, just frogging. It's huge, isn't that right? Oh my gosh. So I started it the other day. Now I'm trying to figure out which hook I'm going to use with it. Now, yeah, it's calling for NP hook. Now, I don't want to use Clover. She's sitting down chilling right now. I just don't. I just want to see with other ones. Now, I love my Clover hooks now. I just feel like the way this yarn is, it may be too slippy and I will drop stitches, and I don't have time for that, honey. I got to get this done. I'm not fighting with no Clover hook to get this done. So I have this. I want to say this was a Lion brand hook. It may not. It's a plastic one. So this is a number. This is an N10. So they were saying they needed a 10 millimeter hook. This is a 10 millimeter hook, and it's an N. They were saying they wanted the conjoined twins, and honey, I didn't want to go through all that because the only conjoined twins I got, y'all know who they are. Yes, it's the Clover family. And here's my N that is a furls. So I'm not sure which one. Right now, I started out with this. So I'm just going to see how this works. So who else I'm fine? Oh, honey, Tracy Davis. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, dear heart. Let me see. I missed some comments. I'm so sorry about that. Sunita, you go to bed early, my dear, or you must be in a place where it must be bedtime, honey. I get it. Very pretty. Thank you so much. Vivian, hey, I missed you, honey. How you doing? Vivian Crosby, y'all, is in the building. How you doing, love? You having a good day? Did you have a good one? I hope you did. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good, though? Very pretty. Yes, Effie, it is. It's pretty. So this is the yarn. So I started it. Why is this weird? It came out. So I got to finish these two. Let me put these 2 stitches in. Now, I noticed with this yarn, it's the twist. Let me show you. Maybe you can see. It looks like the yarn is like 3 twists. Y'all see that? That's the way this yarn is for some reason. It's twisted, but it seems like it's loosely twisted or whatever. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. So let me see. We're going to make it work, you guys. So it is, oh, shoot. Let me see if I can get this up here right now. It needs to behave, okay? So I started the first row is a double crochet, chain one, and then, yeah, let me go back. It looks like, oh, and it's double crochet in the two, and then you chain one. That's how it goes. Let's see. I'm doing good, trying to stay warm. Yes, woke up this morning and it was snowing, and now it's gone. Well, praise God that it's gone, because I don't know. Driving in snow has not been something that I completely enjoy all the way, especially if you got to go to work and stuff. And there it is, right? There's all that snow. So I'm glad that you are staying warm. I'm glad, and I'm glad the snow's gone. So maybe you can have a good traffic. I don't know, in your area. All right, and then you chain one, and then you double crochet. Let's see, it's only 5:40. Okay, here, but I'm super sleepy. I went back to work today. Oh yes, Anita, we talked about that, didn't we, dear? Yesterday, you went back to work. Let's see. And I'm going to double crochet here. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Probably not. Oh shoot. One, two. I'm always, the first few rows are always a challenge for me. It takes me a while. The first row mostly is like, what? I gotta get it in there. It's gonna work out. So I thank you all for being here today. Um, my camera did not come today, and that's okay. But I'm glad to be here with you guys live. So yeah, three. What's it say? Three skip chains counts as first DC. Okay, yes, I get that. So I did what I was supposed to do. Here it is, you guys. This is only a 90 chain 91, but it's a big yarn. So we're gonna see how this works, you guys. In the second row, so I'm supposed to repeat the second row throughout. So the second row is gonna be chain three, counts as first DC, turn, DC in the next one, then chain one, then skip next chain one space, and then DC in next two DCs. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. I completely understand. Even though I work from home, I don't have to drive. Monday is early, my early day, 6 to 2. Oh Lord, tomorrow is my late day. I will get to sleep in a bit, but I will be here. Oh, okay. Well, that's a blessing. 1, 2, 3. This is my first, and I turn my chain. That sounds good. And I DC in the next one, which is this one. And then I chain one, and then I skip the next chain one, skip next chain one space, and then DC in the next two. Oh, I chain one. Oh, okay, I see what they're saying. Lord, sometimes it take me a minute to read this stuff. I'm like, what you talking? It's all right. It's all right. So this is gonna be, so this will be all right. Okay. I am doing it, you guys. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna get past this. Once I get past the third row, I think I'm good to go. I'm gonna skip, yep. Chain one, you skip the next chain one, and then you move on over to these. Yeah. Knowing that I cannot read pattern because it's confused me, I'd rather have you to show me. Oh, that's how I learn most patterns. Yeah. I can see how patterns can be they can be challenging. That is for sure. Reading patterns, I just think it just takes, you just take time with it and just really, I have to say it out loud. Okay. I have to say it out loud and then I have to look at it. I remember years ago when I don't even know how this happened. I just put a knot in my, I'm still trying to get the understanding the gold and blue pattern for the salvation. Yeah. So, the gold pattern, I'm still working on that. The blue one, I'm going to redo mine because I think I was reading too much into it. And basically, um, with that pattern, I was thinking like most of the time when we do stuff, it'll say you treat the first, you know, chain as a stitch or whatever. And so I think I was doing that and it was unnecessary because it didn't tell me to do that. So because I'm so used to most of the patterns saying that, uh, we have to take it for what it's worth and realize that all patterns don't mean that unless they say that. And so I think that was my deal. I couldn't get in my mind because I'm so used to seeing patterns that say, that say, count the first your your chain three or whatever as the first stitch. How am I getting my stuff caught up, honey, in this yarn? Getting all twisted and okay. I think I'm good now. Hey, Cheryl Albalder, honey, how you doing? It's a pleasure to see you. It is. So yes, Vivian, I get it. And so it's just, just really taking time and just doing some easy patterns. I think I started out with like really easy patterns at first, and then I moved on to bigger patterns. As a matter of fact, I must tell you, I actually started out reading patterns. And the reason why I say that, because I need to see what you're saying. So you can say it to me, I need to see it, but then I also need to see it again written down, if that makes any sense. So when my very first Afghan, I don't have that book up here. Um, Inside that, the pattern book that I have is the very first pattern that I learned to do an Afghan. And I learned from a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful woman from Jamaica. She was so sweet. And I wrote down what she said. So it was such a, and so that was very helpful for me because I knew when I went home, because remember, I learned how to crochet at work on my lunch hour. And so I had to take this home to work on it and come back to work and meet her again at lunchtime. And we would go over what I had done the night before. And I must tell you, it was a blessing in disguise. But I wrote down what she told me because I was like, I don't think I'm going to remember it. I see what you're saying, but it's a busy day and I know I'm not going to remember. So I got to write down what you said. So once I wrote it down, I wrote it down and understood what she was talking about. And I started out. So I guess you could say I started out reading patterns. Yeah. Layla, honey, how you doing? I have trouble reading patterns also. Yes, I understand. Maybe we can just go over a pattern, like do something real simple when we can do it together or something. What y'all think? That'll be real simple. with maybe a little bit of challenge to it so we can understand what we're doing, huh? What y'all think? Just think about it. We'll find something free and work on it. Just let me know. We can do it for sure. Layla, so what I'm working on is I am working on a Afghan for a friend and my friend. He does my hair, and his wonderful wife. She's always patient with him, but they both come over. They are a beautiful family. I just love them, and so um, it's been a minute. I need to get my hair done, but anyway, this is for him and his wife. She's getting this one, which is made with the anniversary cake. Let me show. I'll show it again for those who didn't get to see. So this is what I'm working with. And so this is called Peach Party, honey. And then there's another one that he wants. It's like like a black, dark gray, kind of black, and then a brownish gray color and white in the same. It is an anniversary cake as well. So yeah, and it's going to be the same pattern. So this is the pattern. This is what I'm doing. And so hopefully it is what my dear friends would like to see. Yes, I will do a craft along with you guys. That blossom scarf would be a good one. Oh, okay. Yeah, so with that, so the thing is, I know it's a good one, but what I'm thinking of doing one where we can actually look at a pattern together. I can find something maybe similar to that, and we can read it together so we understand what we're reading and what it says and move forward. Now, I know what I'll be reading, but sometimes, I can see how it can get confusing for real because of how I'm used to reading patterns or seeing them, and just got to understand, where did you find the book? I got that book off of Amazon. It's called Make in a Weekend Afghans to Crochet. It's by Leisure Arts. Is her name on here? I can't tell. Is it? Yeah. Mary Ann Fritz. Yeah. So this is the very is this the second one in this book, or is it the first? It is the third pattern in this book. Yeah, I think, yeah, because I mean, we can do videos all day, but it's when I see a pattern that is like fantabulous, I'll be like, Lord, I want to make it. And it don't have a tutorial, honey. I gotta make it. So I get that pattern. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I get that pattern and I'm gonna make it happen for my life. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. So yeah. She had the pattern on her blog, I think, but I made my own notes. Lingo. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So then I would have to check that. So for sure. For sure. Because that yarn is beautiful. But what I would do is probably get another color and make the same scarf. So that would be a nice one to start with, you guys. So maybe we will do that. It's the blossom. Uh, stitch one. Let's see, we could probably do that, and we could work together. As soon as I get my camera here, we can get things flowing. You know what I mean? Let me see. I am going to try. This is a very easy. This is an easy pattern. It's just did I do the right chain one? Yeah, I did. And then sometimes now I crochet slow, but I chain one so fast I ain't realize I chain one. Lord, sometimes it's like that. So this is the whole thing. This is not hard at all. This one is really simple, and I pray that I can get it done. It feels nice. This yarn feels pretty nice. I love soft and squishy yarn, don't you? It is the best. Let's see. It's really hard to read patterns when you have dyslexia. Yes, Effie, I get that. Um, Now, sometimes, a little fact about me when I was younger, they said that I did not meet the average reading level. My reading level was below. Now, get this, you guys. I love books. Slow says more love. All right, Cheryl. Yeah, honey, it's more love. Absolutely. Um, Let me tell you, they said that about me, and they put me, and they said I was below reading average, um, below the reading, whatever that was supposed to be. But what they failed to know is that I understood what I was reading. I just read slow. Honey, in middle school, I walked slow. I went up the stairs slow. I did everything slow. I wrote slow. I still write slow. My friends say I draw when I write. I'm like, whatever. But I write slow. Hmm I think the other anniversary cake has coffee in the name. It's very pretty, but I can't find it in stores. Yes, Tracy, I ordered that from uh I ordered it on from Michael's. I ordered it online for sure. Mhm. Um what was I going to say? I was talking about my reading. Yeah. So, they said I read slow. They put me in a reading class. I would be pulled out of my regular scheduled classes, and they stick me in a reading class. I was only in there for 3 weeks. Because the teacher was like, "Why is she in here? She understands what she's reading." The point was I read slow. So, but I understood what could help. What could help with reading. So, what I would do, Effie, I would take like index cards and block out everything around it, so I could only see that first line. I don't know if that makes sense. I have to read patterns a couple of times to understand it. Yes. I read a pattern on a shawl I already watched a tutorial on. Yes. That's helpful as well. But that's what I would do. I would take index cards and I would block out everything else. I would actually use two. So I would move down so I could see what I saw. Because it did feel, they were like saying I was I guess I still read slow. I still read slow. um but I do like to share what I read too. But anyway, that's the drama about that stuff. They said I was special. My mom told me after I got real grown that they wanted to put me on medication in school, and my parents understood that I had a learning situation going on, but they didn't want to put me on medicine. They just said, we are okay if she brings home B's and C's. Because you have to understand, at that time, my parents were into, I think a lot of parents were like, we want to make sure that the sons are taking care of the girls. They'll probably do other stuff, but they don't have to excel in education. Like maybe, be good at it, but not. And I'm not saying my parents were, it was just the times that I lived in that they were like, we'll pay for your brother's education, but we're not going to pay for yours because, it's like the boys, they had, if they had to make a choice because they didn't make a lot of money. And so the choice had to be what it was. And so it was kind of like that. But I don't think they meant no harm by it. You know what I mean? It was just a sign of the times. It was like, it wasn't all about, it, how can I say? It was just a sign of the times. I'll just say it that way. But all that to say is, I still went to college. I did what I needed to do. I've finished my college education. I am still in master's class, which I am dropping because I I don't need. I'm like I don't need a master's in what I was doing. I mean, I could finish it, but I just got tired of going to school, y'all. I don't want to go no more. I want to do fun stuff. School is enough. I've been to school long enough, so I'm done with it. Okay, school is for some. Yeah, I got I have my no, I have my bachelor's, and I almost have my master's, but I don't want it. I don't want it now. And when I don't want something, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna pursue it, and can't nobody make me. Even though I have a few classes left, I don't care. I don't want to do it, and so I won't. I have to want to do it. It's one thing about I do persevere in what I want. So if I want something, I don't feel like I need to have a master's to get what I want or to do what I want right now in my life. So that's that. And so far I'm doing okay. Let's see. I've read okay. Let's see. That was when I did amigurumis. Okay. Or I would highlight when I was done. Yes. Yes. Sometimes you have to do that. Print stuff off, highlight it, write on it, mark it up, do what you want. Or if it's your book, write in it. It's yours, honey. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. It belongs to you, child. Yes. So all that to say, that's just the way it was, back then. And back then is really not that far away. I mean, I graduated high school in 87. Okay. So there you go. And things were finally coming around where it's like, oh yeah, you can do this and other, whatever. It was more or less like you get a job, your brother's going to college, you get a job. And I was like, well, if I get a job, honey, I'm gonna get me a good one. And honey, I'm gonna tell you what, that's what I did. I set my sights on things that were, oh, wait a minute, did I miss a stitch? Hold on, you guys. Sometimes, honey, I got to go back and do this all over again. This is what I don't like about sometimes I can't hardly. That's what I get with doing stuff in Russian. I got to take this all out. So I am going to frog all this that I did and go all the way back to here. And it's all right because it's going to be right. This is going to be right, Dad. You going to be all right. We going to be all right. That's the cool thing about frogging. You can take it out and you can get back to, and you can fix things where you have made mistakes. And so it ain't going to take that long to get back to where I need to be. I'm glad it's at the beginning and I'm not in the middle of a project and I realize, whoops a daisy, I made a mistake. Where is it? I saw it. She ain't here. There it is. There it is. Yep, so I'm gonna have to take this all the way out. Oh man, back down to the studs almost, y'all. That's the way it goes sometimes. Hey, I'm okay with it though. I don't be tripping. It's just part of the nature of it. Sometimes you gotta frog some stuff to get stuff done right. Let me make sure I did everybody else. I got this together. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know I can pin comments. How that's sweet. Y'all, I'm learning stuff every day. Let me see. Did I do it? There it goes. Yeah. Slow says more love. I love that, Cheryl. Lyle, Balder, I'm going to leave that up. I didn't realize I hit it with my my hand hit the phone. I didn't realize. I'm like, oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, wait, that's a cool comment. Oh, it did that. Yeah. When I got ready to graduate from college and I picked up my cap and gown, they told me I needed 9 hours in order to graduate with a double degree. Wow. So what did you do? What did you do, my love? When I started crochet, I would have to impatient to do amigurumi, knowing I was only taking one class during the whole year. Okay. Yeah. See, I think I'm good here. This is a space. This is a space. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I see it. I knew I missed. All right. Do over. All right. All right. This is what it's supposed to be. I had one spot that was off and I had to rip it all out. And like I said, I'm okay with it. As long as I get it right, honey, I am good to go. I don't care. I care, but I'm like, whatever. I needed to chain one and I didn't. That's the only thing getting started. Make sure you get it right. And this is it's easy, but still got to pay attention to the rules of engagement. I just graduated with 1 degree. Amen. Yeah, I'm just tired of school. I don't want to go back. I'm done. They keep emailing me, and I keep saying I ain't going. I'm like, I'm good. Y'all can go ahead. It's like you only got this many classes to go. I don't care. I don't want to do it. Getting your master's, man, is like it's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of writing and a lot of research. And I'm just not feeling it, you guys. I tried to encourage myself to keep going. And I was like, Lord, I just don't feel like it. You got to help me. And, while I'm, in this space of quarantine, you would think, not quarantine, but, they have us working from home. You think I could do it from home, but I just don't want to. I want to do other stuff. I don't want to do that. So the idea was that I would probably go into management, and I'm realizing I don't want to do that. I want to retire when I want to retire. And so I can retire this year, you guys, for my job. I can retire in June. I know you're probably like, what? You don't look like it. Yeah. Yeah, I do. But I think I'm going to work another year and that's it. I graduated with a degree in social work. If stayed another year, my other degree would have been psychology. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with what I got. I'm like, all right, show me other things I can do because I'm one of those people. I think my dad, let me just say, my dad was, and he worked a regular job and he had his own business. And I just think that part runs in my family. But, I wanted to do something and I thought that I needed a degree, another degree to advance. But then I was like, I like what I do in my job and I love people. I just want to do stuff that's going to be fun for me, not just to pay the bills. And I want to be like, if I'm working on something, it's something I love, something that it's not work. So I feel like if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And that, I believe that 100%. So I love crochet, right? So, I'm, been praying and asking the Lord, how can I add value to this community? And So I love crochet and I love the Lord. So how can I work um, in this space together? And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, you guys. And I love people. Oh gosh, I love people. I do. I miss being in the presence of people. I do. Um, Now, sometimes I do work with folks who drive me absolutely crazy. I realize that people who irritate you in person can irritate you virtually as well. Yeah, and I'm like, oh Lord, they're not going there today, are they? So, yep. So that that brings me to this wonderful place called YouTube, where I am here to add value to the community. Now, I'm not one who creates tutorials and all that, but not saying that I couldn't. I just love to crochet and I love talking to people. And so I'm just figuring out ways that I can come out here, have fun, and, hey, yeah, truth. Full disclosure. If I get monetized, that's great. But then I'm also looking at other ways to add to this space besides that. So there's so much more going on behind the scenes. I have a meeting. This is so crazy with social media platform at 3 in the morning, y'all, on Thursday. I'm like, why did I schedule for 3 in the morning? Okay. Am a slow reader and have read over a few times, understand things I'm reading. Yeah, I like I like what Shirley said too. Yeah, yeah. Oh, about slow says more love. Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm just rambling, y'all. Just talking, talking about my life. But it's the truth, you guys. I'm gonna be really honest and transparent with y'all. I don't mind. I believe in that. Be open and honest. That's just me. Yep. So Yep. So I'm just seeing what else I can do to really add value to this space for sure. I think I'm getting it right. All right. This is right. So it has been an okay day for me. I've just read a lot of emails. I didn't have a lot of meetings today, so that was a blessing. But like I said, I do love people. What are you guys working on? Y'all got anything good you working on right now? What you got going on out there? And if you like, I can drop the link. You can come up and hang out. I just start rambling. um, Let me drop the link. If you want to come up and say, hey, what's up? Please feel free to do so. When I found out about Hat Not Hate, that gave me a purpose. Yes, it's an anti bullying movement campaign. Yeah, that's great. That is so great, Sunita. I really love things like that. I think it's awesome. So, yeah, making hats for people is a blessing. So you just making hats. That's cool. I'm working on my granny square Afghan of many colors. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool, Cameron. So, yep. So I'm just trying to figure out things and what Things we need to do. Yeah. Just bring awareness. Um, just bring awareness is a blessing. Oh, absolutely. I believe in that wholeheartedly, Shanita. Hey, you guys. Y'all welcome in my brother from another mother. Wonderful, kind, good hearted, and the Afghan crocheting guy over here. That would be Cameron. Y'all say what's up to Cameron. Hi, Cameron.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
Good.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you are here too. All right. Who's Dream Quote? I don't know you. If you ain't in the chat, I don't know you. Somebody try to come in sometimes and I don't know them. They just want to come up and that's not going to happen. So if I don't know you, you not coming. So let's be real clear on that. If you're in the bushes just hanging out and I've never seen you before in my life, in these YouTube streets or otherwise, no, you shall not come up on this chat. Not in the panel. Absolutely not. Let's see. Yes, it is, Anita. Yeah, I made some last year. Yeah. See, that's awesome. I made last year, I made hats and scarves for children that were they were kind of displaced from home. So it was with the Franklin County Children's Services. They had a Make a Wish program, and people would collect toys and things. And I would make the children hats and scarves. I would collect mittens, and I would take the mittens uh, to. Oh wait. I would take the mittens as well. So the mittens I bought, we would buy and we would ask people if they could give mittens and if they wanted to buy hats and scarves, they could as well. But we had a mitten tree at my job. And so we collect the mittens and then I added the hats and me and a few other people would get together at lunchtime, a lot of my coworkers, and we would crochet and or knit and make hats and or scarves and include them in that wonderful effort to bless children who have been misplaced, especially it was during the winter time. So it was always around Thanksgiving, Christmas time that we would do that. What you eating, Cameron?
Angel food cake with chocolate ice cream,
You would
sprinkles,
do that in the
sweet.
chat too, bro. On the panel, Lord, you know. Bro, for real. For real,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you doing.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Knowing I don't have none, you can't give me none. Lord have mercy.
And I love angel food cake.
Huh?
I love angel food cake.
Angel food cake? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very sweet.
it is.
It's very sweet. I love cake.
Who doesn't?
It's sad. I love cake. I love homemade cakes, especially. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So I try not to make them, you know.
Oh,
I
in the
try.
beginning of this pandemic, I was talking to my sports coordinator,
Yes.
and she said she made a whole cake, and within 2 days, half the cake was gone.
Oh, I believe it. It's easy to do. That's why I do not make them,
And
sir.
she said to her son, she's like, "You want to take this?" And he's like, "Mom, I'm leaving for Texas or whatever. I can't take it on the plane."
Uh-huh.
But she's like, "All right, well, it's going in the garbage."
Oh, wow.
So she's telling me, I'm like, she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have one more piece," and that was 3 days ago, and a quarter of the cake's already gone. She goes, "I need
Oh,
about 5 more slices of the
wow.
cake."
That's something else about all that cake. All right. Well, I'm glad you getting your grub on, bro. Let me see. Okay. Tracy says I made 50 hats and sent that for 2020 and so shocked that I did that. So I am an overachiever. Okay. That they have the number 21 for 2021 and I'm doing that 10 times 10. Okay. Well, go right ahead, dear. Somebody's going to be blessed by those beautiful hats that you are creating for
Yeah.
sure. Cameron needs to share. Yeah, but how's that going to happen, Layla? He over there. I can't virtually eat no cake and ice cream. I mean, if it were possible, I'd have been a snatched that up, bro.
Yeah,
I just had a what, Sunita? You had a Lord. Y'all having all the good stuff, Lord. Antoinette D. Colville, honey, how are you? It is a pleasure to see you. I'm glad you stopped by for a little bit today. Um, I didn't get a chance to. Wow, I haven't seen it yet. What have you not seen, Tracy? What you talking about? Let's see. Laugh out loud. Okay.
I started on another scarf.
Oh, cool.
The same pattern I did for my mom,
That is wonderful, sir.
and it's in I bought Joann's was having this they call it a yarn enormous sale, where they put a lot of their yarn on sale.
Okay.
I got 4 Red Heart Super Saver for like $2.99 a piece, or like $1 a piece.
Wait, when was this?
Uh, Last week or the week before.
Oh, okay.
And hey, I just realized something. Let me see if
What's
I have
that?
this. I think it was like buy one get one for like $3, something like
Okay.
that. Regular
Mm-hmm.
price was $3.69,
Okay.
and I got it for $3.
Wow, you are a rock star with that, bro. Hey there, left is right crochet with Sandy. Welcome in, my dear. How are you? I am just crocheting an Afghan. Cameron's got an Afghan. But he's working on a scarf, right? You working on a scarf today, Cameron?
Yeah, I started it, but I put it aside because it was making my brain hurt.
Oh, okay. So you working on the Afghan then now, or?
Yeah,
All right.
because it's the granny square, and I can, pay attention to the chat and the live, and be able to
Mm-hmm.
do the granny square without any problem.
Yeah. So yeah, I have 44 done so far. Well, that's wonderful, Sunita. You are a rock star. The Hat Not Hate campaign for this year. Oh, okay. I see. Yes. I haven't seen it either, but yeah. Sunita, where is the hat campaign at? Who's sponsoring that kind of, or
Lion Brand,
who is
Lion Brand yarn.
Lion Brand Yarn is sponsoring it? So do we need to go to there? How does that work, Cameron?
Um, I think if you go to Crystal at Bag a Day Crochet channel,
Uh huh.
and like she just talked about it in a video that she posted yesterday of the Addy Pro professional, the little Addy machine.
Yes.
So check and see if she's got the link in that video,
Oh, I see.
and it'll take you. There's a special website they got for it.
Okay. All right. So okay. And I am just making up the stitches as I go. Go ahead, Sunita. You good. Yeah.
I did a new
Y'all,
wash chart for
Walmart
that.
has, you better stop it, Layla. See, girl, let me just put this up here. You play too much, child. Walmart has Red Heart Jumbo for 64 cents.
You're kidding. We need to go stock up.
You're going to make everybody get off this live and run to Walmart.
I know that's right.
Oh, my goodness, child.
Look at this one, Kelly.
Yeah, that's pretty too. That is nice.
I just finished it today.
Good job, bro.
What I did was I did 8 rows of knit 2 purl 2, and then once I got 8 rows, I on the end I knit 4 stitches and then knit a row.
Okay.
Knit the last 4 stitches and did that to row 56, and then just knit 2 purl 2 all the way across.
That's very good. You did an awesome job, sir. Awesome job. I love that. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the way it's
Sandy,
supposed
she
to be.
put the link in the chat. So you guys, if you are interested, Left is Right Crochet with Sandy has placed it in the chat. Thank you so much, Auntie Sandy, right there. I just love you, honey. You are awesome. Let's see. I just missed. Oh, Proverbs 31. Honey, blessings to you as well. Hey, Auntie Sandy says hello. Hey, Cameron.
Hi, Sandy.
Yeah. Lion Brand sponsors Hat Not Hate. Okay. And let's see. That is a great deal, Brenda D.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll just put this up here so you guys can see. That's it. I see lots of people posting on Facebook. Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
just
the only person I really know that does it is Crystal from back a day.
Oh,
And I
really?
think Rose likes crochet might do it too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And that washcloth I showed you,
Yes.
I measured it, and it's
Oh,
10.5 inches by 8.5 inches,
okay.
and that's way bigger, but than the normal ones I make, which is 8 by 8.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get this done. All right. Here we go. All right. I think I got this right now. Let's see. Skip this one and then in the last two. Yeah, I'm not sure how I messed that up earlier, but I did. And I'm supposed to have a total of 60 double crochet and 29 chain one spaces. So I'm just going to count the chain one spaces and see where I am just to make sure that I have the right amount of chain one spaces because that's where I messed up.
I'll be right back.
Sure, no problem, Cameron. All right. All right. Hopefully I did it right. This is it. You guys I had to this was my do-over. Okay. Let's see. I made 500 hate what last year for hat and I hate. You go ahead, Proverbs 31 yarn. You are amazing. You good, child. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29. I did it, you guys, like I supposed to.
We got a special guest.
Oh, hey, hello there, furry little feline.
This is Tessa. You remember Madison? This is her
Uh-huh.
sister.
Oh, she's a
This is
cutie.
Kitten.
She's a cutie.
Yeah.
You thought you was an overachiever. I know, Sanita. Here, let me let you see here.
Okay, I know. Hang on.
Oh.
I'm I'm going now, sweetie.
That is an awesome job for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so now I should be better. This should be better now. Okay, yep. Now I'm good to go, you guys. I should be cooking with oil.
She play when she wants attention. That one plays hard to get when she wants attention, but then when
Um,
you want attention from her, she don't want nothing to do with you.
that's right.
She like you want attention. I don't want you to get away from me.
Yep, some animals are that way. My dogs are like that sometimes. They be like, I ain't coming. But if they want to be all up in your face, I'm like,
Yes,
you need to go have a little sit down. And when I don't want to be bothered, here they come. And
right.
I'm like, really, y'all?
Or like in the I'm going to get a cup of coffee and I pour my coffee and then I set it down to go at least pick her up and to pet her, and
Mm-hmm.
she goes and hides under the kitchen table.
Oh yeah.
And then I turn to go get my coffee and pick it up, and she was right there
She's right
in my
there.
face crying.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like,
well, I'm like, I ain't playing with you, girl. I ain't got time for you to be playing hard to get.
yeah, that's right. They like, let's see. Thank you. I love to make hats. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, let me see. I am a cat person too.
Oh yeah,
That's what Antoinette is saying to you, Cameron.
we love cats in this house.
Cats are nice. I just don't want one of my own. I used to have a cat and he had to go. His name was Spencer, and I'm convinced that joker was demon possessed. So he had to go. But I mean, it's just the way it is. But I love everybody else's cats. I love cats. I'll pet them and play with them and everything. I just don't want one of my own anymore. I had one, and I'm good. But I love dogs, and I've always loved dogs.
When we were gonna get a dog, my mom wanted a little lap dog, and I'm like, Ma, why get a little, you know, lap dog that's gonna sit there and bark when you can get a chest dog? And she looks at me and goes, "What's a chest dog?" I said, "A beagle."
Oh,
The lady around the corner from me, she's had two dogs
uh
that
huh.
as soon as I'd come in the door, they'd be right there, and I'd sit
Oh,
on the couch and call her on her love seat. I'm like, "Come on,
mhm,
guys," or like Casey or Judah. I'm like, "Come on," and they'd jump
mhm.
right on there and stay there the whole time.
Yeah,
And I basically, in order to get up to go pee, I'd have to literally push them off of me in order to get up and go to the bathroom, or they would
yeah,
have just sat there all day long if I sat there.
yeah. My dogs are like cats too. Somebody said um oh, Sunita said my huskies are like they are think they are cats. Yeah, my dogs think they're cats too. It's to a degree. To a degree. Like they're like, I'm going to lay up here on top of, I need to be elevated to watch over my kingdom, you know. so they lay on the back of the couches as high as they can go. Yeah.
And like Madison, she'll hang on, I got cat hair. Tessa sheds, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I can't deal with all that shedding with no cats. I'm sorry. I just can't. But
Madison doesn't do it.
my dogs don't shed though.
Yeah, Madison doesn't shed much, but she sheds,
Mhm.
but not nearly as bad as her sister. But
Yeah.
Madison, like after my dad's done cooking and we're sitting in the kitchen eating, she'll come
Mhm.
up and like look around to see what's left on the floor and
Of
eat it.
course.
And
Yeah.
Tessa, like if you sit in the kitchen and eat
Mhm.
like something that she thinks is good, she'll be right up there, like, "What you got? What you got for me?" And literally, like the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I had a chicken leg, and of
Mhm.
course she followed me in my room, so I'm sitting, kneeling, facing my window, eating my lunch, and I gave her like half that chicken. I give her a piece and she'd eat it. She's like, "Oh, that's good. Can I have some more?" And she was like
Oh,
right there in my face, like, "All right, here you go." I just kept feeding her chicken after chicken.
yeah. Let's see. They're always climbing on things and laying on the top of the couch. That's what my dogs do, Sunita. Same thing, child. Yes. Let's share a crochet, honey. How you doing?
Hi, LaShira.
Yeah. Oh, YouTube didn't notify me you was on. Oh, they didn't. You got my bell rung and everything. I don't know why not. And then I put it in the community tab to let people know I was on. It should have let you know something, but it does that sometimes for some reason. I don't always know when people are on. I be like, why are y'all hiding people from me? I don't know why it's doing that.
Well, you put those like thing the things out a couple of days before you go live, and that's what I did tonight for this one. I sat there and like half an hour before or whatever, I sat there and clicked on it
Mm-hmm.
and let it sit there and run the timer out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I do with when Jada Stitches goes live. But like her, she'll post it at like 10 o'clock, and I'll sit there and post it out, and she ain't going live until noon.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and watch the timer, and then everybody comes on real early, and we'll just sit there and chat.
Oh, okay. And that's cool too. Yeah. You like, girl, I got that bell rung. Okay. Oh, sure is asking how are we doing? I am good, huh? How about
I am
you?
good.
Yeah. You doing good too? We good. Yeah. So Marshall, sometimes it acts crazy like that. I don't know why, but
You know, you these YouTube streets is funky.
yeah.
They have their
I'm
own mindset.
yeah, that's why I'm looking into other areas where it shouldn't be that crazy where we can meet and hang out too. I mean, YouTube is great because I love hanging out in YouTube streets, but there might be other ways. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. So that's why I got a meeting at 3 a.m. on Thursday with another social media platform. Let's see. Oh, wait now. Look who is in the building. Consuelo, honey. How you doing?
Hi, Consuelo.
How you doing, love? It's good to see you. We are just crocheting. I am doing an Afghan today. Yep. So we'll be here for a minute. I got to get a few rows done. Feel like I accomplished something today, and more than what I got done right now. Oops, that's not what I want. There we go. So yeah, I'm working with the anniversary cake. This thing is huge.
Is it soft?
Oh my gosh, it's very soft. I like it. But the interesting thing about it is you can see how the yarn is twisted. I feel like it's loosely twisted.
Oh, I hate that. That drives me
Let
nuts.
me show you what I mean. It's not hard to work with, but I don't know if you can see this. But you can see the
Oh, yeah, I can see what you're talking about. I can see the plies.
yeah, you can see yeah, the plies. You can see them. See even
Oh yeah.
um,
Ooh, girl, that I can barely stand yarn that splits when you go to sit like I'm doing the you know how you do the graded square, the double crochet?
mm-hmm.
I hate when I go to sit there and yarn over and instead of going under the yarn, it goes through it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's okay to work with for now. I'm not experiencing that too much. Just I just wanted to work. And the cool thing is I'm using a larger hook, which this should be okay. Let's see.
Here's the scarf I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did it in red.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Cameron, do you make tutorials? Jen Reeves is asking.
Nope.
No, he doesn't. He's a wonderful supporter, honey. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He's just a wonderful supporter of the yarny this yarny space we live in. Yeah.
And when I first started it, this scarf I was gonna do use Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like it looked basically the same as if I were gonna use Irene.
Yeah.
So I'm using Irene.
All right. Okay, here we go. My dad was saying he was cold this evening, so I put everything aside and got out some bulky 5 and a 9 millimeter clover hook and trying to whip up a personal blanket Afghan just size just for him. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet, Marcel. Marcel, yes. So sweet. How you doing, Jen Reeves? Girl, you came in the room just talking, and I'm just thinking you've been here. Honey, how are you?
I got up, so I need to sit there and get my Afghan settled again. Like when I'm facing my TV, I can
Uh-huh.
just sit there and whack it out. But here, when I'm facing like my door, I got to sit there and move my chair, and I like my knees like right up against my bed,
Okay.
and then I just roll my blanket up on my lap.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah.
See, like right here, you can tell
Oh,
right
you
there
been
that the
here
yarn.
eating and lurking? Okay. Hmm.
You can tell the yarn right here is like splitting. Right where I'm.
I can't see it. It's so dark. I can't see it.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it splits right there.
Oh, I see what you mean. But yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not bad as some yarns.
Oh, okay.
Like this one, I'm when I see a split, I kind of like pull out of my tension a little bit, and it goes
Uh-huh.
away.
Oh, okay. The Spike game was so fun. What you talking about, Sunita? I liked it so much, Sunita. You bought one. Oh, Jen, you been in here. You been here. You been eating and lurking. All right. Oh, you bought the game. Okay. I never heard of it before. Have you heard of Spike game? Was so
Oh,
fun.
spit.
Spit game.
Yeah, I had it, but I think it might be a card game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. All right. So y'all over there playing some fun games, huh? That's what's up.
Though I learned a new card came when I went to this workshop. It's spades.
Spades ain't new, but it's new to you.
Yeah.
I love spades, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Once they showed me, and we called this guy. His name was Eddie,
Yeah.
and girl, he reneged it like there ain't no tomorrow.
Oh, he couldn't be my partner.
Oh yeah. And after a while, he come up to me and goes, "Cam, you want to play?" I said, "If you playing, I ain't."
Oh,
I
it's a
said,
dice game. Okay.
"Oh, then I've never heard of it."
Yeah.
So we'd always like if Eddie was playing, we'd have, and there were four people. We'd always have like one or two referees going around, and then if somebody threw out a card that
Yeah.
was suspicious, they'd go challenge. So we'd have to go, and we'd have to know the person who threw it out, and then we'd have to go to their hand and look and say, nope, they, like let's say it was diamonds. Nope, they ain't got no diamonds. So
Hold
you,
on a
you
second. There's some words going on in the chat, my friend. The Spike game is a board game. Okay. Wait a minute. Is $20 a good deal for the Karen birthday cakes at Michael's?
I wouldn't pay no $20.
I don't think is it big like this? Does it look like this? If it's like this, I will say yeah. But if it's not like that, I'm gonna say nah. Cause you get a oh my gosh. My yarn and fell on the floor. Okay. Oh, you play on her lives. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, they're usually $35. Are we talking about you mean that this is an anniversary cake? This isn't the birthday cake. I thought this is anniversary. So if you saying $20, then yes, for this. This was normally $35 or $34.99. I mean, what's 1 cent, right? Yeah, then it's a good deal for sure. Yeah, you get two. Yeah, I would get two of them because it's big. It's a lot of yarn. It's a lot of yarn. This has I'm gonna tell you how many grams. 1,000 grams.
Ooh,
1,000. That's why it's such a great deal.
yeah, for $20,
Yeah, this
I'd
is
be
great.
getting four of them for
You
$20.
get four of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But I went to Michael's like right after they came out, and they were like 30 some odd dollars, and I'm like, I ain't paying that much.
I think I got one and then bought another one for like I don't know if it was half off or whatever. Hey, Mimi Cat do.
Hi, Mimi.
Yeah. Sorry, I was wrong. It's anniversary cake. Okay, I see. I seen them.
Sure, go get it.
I seen them on there today. Man, I might get
Marshall,
another.
drop your hooks and needles and go get one right now. Grab a couple of them.
Yeah. Love that cake. Yeah, it is. I love it too. It's called Peach Party. Peach Party.
That makes me want a peach cobbler.
Gonna grab a couple. Yeah, Marshall, make sure, huh?
I would.
I would too, child. If you can do it, I say
I
go
will right
for it.
now.
I say go for the gusto.
I know that's right.
I would definitely get it. So yeah. So I like this. Is really cool. So doing really cool. Trying to get this. I'm at least getting this started because I have two of these I need to do, and I'm gonna see if I need to. I'm gonna try. So I'm using this hook for the first two rows. I'm gonna see if how this the other one works. The other hook I have, my furls, Nancy hook, my Nancy child, my Nancy girl. That's what I'm calling her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll work out.
Girl, I don't know what I did on my left knuckle, but I got a little cut.
Oh no, you got a band-aid on it?
I did for a while, and then I had to go to the restroom, and so I had to wash my hands. So I took
Yeah,
it
it
off.
slides right off, don't it?
Yeah, so I took it off, and then and it's like the way I hold my yarn is
Do
it
you have
goes
any liquid band-aids?
nope. But it this morning it killed me. But it
What'd you
so
do?
it
Is it a
doesn't.
paper cut?
No, it's like a little dot, like I got clawed or something.
Like you got what?
Like one of the girls clawed me.
Oh, you talking about your cat?
Yeah, but when I hold them, my left hand is on top of them. Like around their necks. Supporting their head and neck, and
Yeah.
my right hand is under the like by their tail and butt
Mm-hmm.
and hind legs, but my palm is facing up. So if I would
Mm.
ever get their claws were to stab me, it'd be on
Yeah.
the inside. I must, girl, I beat myself up at night.
Yeah.
I'd be waking up, with like my cheekbone right here hurts, like I punched myself.
What?
So for all I know, I could have punched myself at night.
Well, that's why I had my glasses on yesterday. I cut my slip. I don't know what I did. I slipped my eye or something.
Yeah, you beat yourself up at night.
I
Yeah.
did. Me and myself was fighting, honey.
Oh yeah. I'm probably having a bad dream, like I'm trying to fight somebody, and I end up waking up like the next day, like, what did I do last night? Did I go out in the road and try and fight a car?
I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, so Nancy's working just fine with this one. This is a different kind of hook, Layla. This is not a clover family, but I got two Nancy's, and so I'm trying them both and see how they feel.
Yeah.
So, you know,
The only plastic hook I have is I took it out a couple of days ago. Right here, a Q17 or 15.75 millimeter.
yeah, I have that one too. I got a bunch of those. I used to give those away to people because we would make we would make plastic yarn and then we would make mats for the homeless.
Yeah, I've seen what they do is they'll make yarn out of like plastic bags and then use them to make
What do I call the green eye hook for clover? That's Irene, honey. That's what I'm using right now. Well, Irene, you getting jiggy with it with Irene? Honey, yes. We always getting jiggy with with the clover hooks, but honey, I am an opportunist. I give everybody an opportunity, everybody in the family. I got Susan Boy, I got Boy, I got Susan Bates, I got this one I believe is a Lion brand. I got Furls, I got Clover, and the Tulips, which is the
yeah,
newly added addition. So yeah.
I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm. It just depends on how and then too, Layla, it just depends on how the yarn and the hook work together. That's how I feel about it. That's why I always, um, that's why I have more than one kind of hook.
Oh yeah, here's all my hooks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
And
got some hooks too, bro.
yeah, this one is just a random brand off of YouTube, but it works great.
Mm-hmm.
But like Irene, for the
Mm-hmm.
scarf I'm working on, she's got a it's forced me to like because I'm a hard crocheter. I crochet real tight, but these hooks have seriously gotten me way down crocheting.
They got you to what?
Loosely crochet.
Oh, good. They're helpful.
Yeah.
That's great, bro.
Oh yeah.
Seriously. All right. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to switch out the hook to see if I like the other one better than this one. I mean, this one works fine. It's not a problem. I can get a little bit have a smoother flow with it, but I'm going to try the furls hook next. This is Nancy in the furls candy shop version.
I'm always switching out hooks.
I just want to see how it works with this. This one is just fine. All right. So I got row 2 done. See, I told y'all. Mine are everywhere. Are they? At least you have yours in all in one spot. Listen, I'm gonna tell you where my hooks are. I got 2 bags full of hooks. I got 2 downstairs, and I got this wonderful basket full of hooks right here. When I tell you I got hooks, I got hooks. You can come over and guaranteed to use the same hook, almost the same hook I got for some of them. Not all of them, just some of them.
Oh yeah, right now when I get enough cotton, I'm gonna make a project bag. And this
Hmm.
was supposed to be a phone case. But I got like all my bigger size hooks on this side and then all my smaller hooks on this side. Then I got this pouch. Then
Okay.
like when I went to the workshop, I realized I went to go crochet. I wanted to crochet something, but I didn't have any hooks or yarn. So then
Hmm.
in my bag, I got this one.
Oh, that's cute. All right, let me see how this is going to work with this. So far, so good.
For a second, I thought my Pat Brooks had something to say. She was peeking out.
Who, your cat?
No, my great aunt, Rhoda
Oh,
Patricia.
oh, okay.
Because when I went to go put my hooks away, she was peeking out like she had something to say
Oh,
from
okay.
beyond, from her heavenly home.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, oh,
Girl, we
okay.
had when I tell you last year was a horrible year for us. Or 2019, in the
Yeah.
beginning of the year, our
Mm-hmm.
neighbor across the street, their granddaughter died.
Oh, wow.
Then the day after Christmas, our cousin died of a. The day after Christmas, he had a massive heart attack.
Oh, wow.
Then we get home, and my great aunt Pat died.
Oh, my goodness.
So when we were going out to my cousin Dave's funeral, his funeral, we were like, "Yeah, we'll see you on the third or whatever. We'll see you at Aunt Pat's funeral."
Yeah. Wow. Let me
Yeah.
see. Hold on. Sunita says I bought a bunch of the school pen boxes to put them in. Yeah, that's a great idea, Sunita.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, but I think I use them. Let's see who else. Oh, look, everything homemade with Ellie is here.
Hi,
Hey,
Ellie.
honey, how you doing? Mine all fit into one. Oh, that's great. I have lots of hooks, honey. I love the border. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. Kelly, do you find it more strenuous on your wrists when using the really big hooks? Mm, not real. It just depends on how I hold my hook. Um, it can be, but it just depends on how I hold my hook. Now, I'm this hook I'm using right now that I'm using with this one is the furrows hook, and I'm thinking I may not use this hook with this because it crochets the way it flows. I feel like I'm making tighter stitches with it. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but the third row at this one, I don't know. So I guess it depends. Prayer for your families, Cameron. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what. Let me. So it just
Well, for
depends,
me,
Antoinette, for sure.
yeah, like when I make my bags, I use Nancy, and it depends. Like if I hold it this way in the pencil grip with my end hook, it like gets my hand will get fatigued.
Yeah,
So
it,
when you see me, I'll sit there and do a couple of stitches in the single crochet in the pencil grip, and then I'll switch back it. I'll switch back and forth.
yeah,
But then you're only using what, one strand of yarn?
yeah.
See, I'm holding three.
For me, a lot of the crochet hooks are in the project bag. That's great. Yeah, I got them in like bags, little bags. Hey, everybody's greeting Ellie. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we'll do this a little more, and then I'm gonna skedaddle off of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. I know there's a lot of wonderful things going on in this YouTube streets, but I think I might switch to. I don't know. I have to see. I feel like this one is making the stitches tighter, and I don't know. I might switch out. Switch from this. Like I'll finish this row with this one, but after this one, I think I'm a. Oh yeah. It depends on the hook.
Yeah, same
It
with me.
really does, you guys. Um, like I said, I know people love there are certain hooks they love to work with, but sometimes you may need to switch them out. I'm just saying. Sometimes, not always. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I must change back to. That was my knuckle hit the table.
I hate that.
My knuckle hit the table. Lord, I'm okay. It didn't hurt. It sounded worse than what it was. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I think I might have to switch back. Yeah, so I won't be using this one with it. I think I'm gonna use the white one that I had. It's beautiful though. It's gonna be pretty.
Like this yarn right here. Look at this. Look how split that is.
What yarn is that?
I have no idea. I think I
Okay.
got it either at the Goodwill store.
I just really didn't like the furrows hooks. Laugh out loud, Kelly. That sounded bad. I know it did. It sounded like I broke something, but I didn't. It was just a little tap. It was a little tap, my dear. But yeah, yeah, the furrows, it just depends. Like I have furrows that are heavier as well. This is the plastic one, and it usually works okay with some stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna use it for this one. I don't
Right
think
here,
I
this
do.
badge. If I go to any Goodwill store, I get 30% off.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's not on new stuff. I got to use it on like the donated stuff.
Oh, of course. I know you can get some yarn.
Oh yeah,
That's all I was thinking about.
we were at the one in Livonia about 15 minutes away.
Uh-huh.
Girl, they let us get the yarn in the back.
Okay.
When I say they had tubs and tubs, like 5 tubs and like 20 bags full of yarn.
Yeah, I had some yarn
And then
donated.
and then the black garbage bags.
Yeah.
They had one of those full of white.
Wow.
So I got at the time I had like 40 bottles of white. So there
Yeah.
were 3 other ladies that crocheted at the workshop. So I'm
Uh-huh.
sitting there. I'm like, I got 2 bags because 2 of them are sisters.
Oh, okay.
And if I give them yarn, I'll say, all right, y'all two can share this. So I I'm like, all right, here's some white for Laura and Deborah. Here's some for Pat. Here's some for Laura. Here's some for Pat.
Oh, cool.
So so I'm sitting there, and it was a couple of weeks, and I'm like, all right. So I go and I'm like, Laura, this is for you and Deborah, and Pat, this is for you. They
Okay.
had each of them had a whole bag of white.
Wow. Okay. So you had yarn for a minute.
Oh yeah, and that was the horrible thing. All that yarn, I'd be like, okay,
Really? Hold
yeah,
on.
I'd be searching for yarn.
Okay. Why don't you like the furls, Marcel? That's what mine hardly never has yarn. So your Goodwill don't hardly have yarn, Jen. Marcel, I love furls Odyssey hooks. I have 2 of the Odyssey hooks. And the thing about Odyssey hooks to me, they're a little bit heavy and they are great to use if you want a heavier hook, when you want to use a heavier hook. I use them sparingly. I don't use them all the time. So yeah. You waved at me today, Jen. I didn't hear you. I didn't see you, girl. I didn't see you. The Odyssey hooks, though, the Furl Odysseys are heavy. This is a candy shop one, and I'm not liking to. I don't want to use this hook for for this project. So I'm gonna switch it out here after I finish this row. I figure I'll do this row uh, with the furls hook, and then I'll go. Your Goodwill don't hardly have no yarn either.
Girl, come up to my two and I'll give you 30. I'll take you. You can drive me up there and I'll get you 30% off. And I'll even maybe allow you to go in the back. Because I know if the 2 we worked at, I know the managers.
It didn't glide like the clover. No, but maybe it was the wrong yarn. There you go, Marshall. Yeah, that could be. That very well could be. It just depends. It
Yeah.
depends. Everything in this space it depends.
Like the last Granny Square I did, I used
Hey,
hi
Granny,
Granny D.
Granny D's in the building. How you doing? Hold on a second, camera. Let me see. Hey, Sweet Pea Kelly, Furls Odyssey, I think are best for heavy blankets. Yeah, yeah. It's a heavier hook for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, Granny D, absolutely. She's gonna come and join us. I'm gonna go ahead and add you to come on up, my dear. Let's talk about this fun yarny stuff. Um,
I live in Michigan, Jen.
there you go. For sure. Come on up. I don't mind. I'll be loving when y'all come in the building and hang out. Um, I love hanging out with y'all. Let's see. Let me see. All right. So here comes our wonderful, beautiful, awesome Granny D. Y'all give it up for Granny D. Hey there, love.
Hello, sweet pea.
How you
Hi Granny
doing,
D.
Granny D?
Doing all right. I'm trying to get this clip thing to stay put. Look at this
Oh,
gorgeous blanket that
oh,
dancer
ooh.
made for me. It's got a zillion colors and it's so heavy and warm.
Oh,
I
it's
saw
so
I saw you
pretty.
unbox it.
It's the modern granny, I think she said.
No,
What
the
kind of yarn is it?
I don't know.
it's the Ruth
That's
Speedy
it. That's
granny
it.
blanket from
Speedy
Kristen at this.
Granny or Speedy Granny Ruth or
Yeah, I
Speedy
s-
Gonzalez.
yeah, I seen you unbox that today, Granny D.
Oh,
Did
that's
you?
beautiful.
That's
It's
just gorgeous.
gorgeous. Hey, Tracy Davis.
Yeah.
That's good. You're putting the things up there because, when I'm up here, I cannot see the
I know
chat.
everybody can't see. I try to be
Look,
mindful.
I just whipped this up on my Addy, on my little Addy.
Look at you.
That's
But I
Okay.
pretty.
made it too big. You should see it in the back. I got it in a ponytail holder.
That's all right,
I
though.
got to fix it, but I'll fix it tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, don't
Yeah,
nobody know you rocking it. It looks cute on you. Okay. You look
it does.
fabulous with it, Granny
I
D.
love these where you just fold them and sandwich it together and seam it, and it hides the seam. And I love it.
It's
Once
beautiful.
I get the sizing down, I could be whipping them out for everybody. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
I'll just leave this size, and it would be good for somebody that's got big hair, like dreads or
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
whatever.
I'm
But
right
Yeah.
outside of
I don't know.
I'm right
It's
outside of
cute.
Detroit.
It's cute.
Thank you.
I'm in
I
a
love
suburb
it.
of Detroit,
You're in
Or
Detroit? You're in Detroit?
just outside of Detroit.
Okay.
I'm 10 minutes away from Metro Airport. If you go out and look to the west, you
Mm-hmm.
come out, like go out the back door and look straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Metro Airport's that way. 10 minutes.
Okay. Granny D. Layla says hi to you.
hey, Layla
So does LaShira.
and Lashira, thank you all for coming to my life. And now you're here with my buddy Kelly.
I just love you. You so sweet.
I
You
love
are the
you
sweetest.
too.
Jen Vlogs UK is here. Hey girl.
Hi,
Woohoo.
Jen.
Jen, that's another one I love them all. Love them all.
Yeah, y'all are all awesome. I really do appreciate every last one of y'all. I mean it.
They are everyone's sweet peas.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm making this Afghan for a friend. I'm using my anniversary cake right now.
All right. I started using mine, but it's it's down at the bottom of the whip pile.
Oh, what happened? How did it end up way over there?
Girl, stuff just gets rotated.
That's true. Rotate it
That
around.
thing's so big that it's there.
That's cool.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be some sort of blanket or Afghan or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm
I
making
don't
it.
know. It might be a big old heavy shawl.
That could be. I was thinking of make. I got like three, right? So I think I'm gonna make a cardigan with one.
I only got the one because I got it. I told you. I think they sent me a 60%. Michael's sent me a 60% off an email. I don't know how in the world I got that, but
That's
I
a
got
blessing.
one for $14, girlfriend.
Wow,
Ooh,
that's
So,
awesome.
and I got it at I went to the store, so I didn't have to pay shipping or anything. So
Right.
that's the only one I got.
That's
I'll
all
be
right.
looking for you,
That's
Jen.
fine.
Wave next time you come by.
She gonna wave while she driving through.
Who's that? Jen Reeves.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's Anita.
Yeah, Sunita is in the house. Jen says, "Hey, hi, Granny D."
Howdy do. Love you, Jen.
We had so much fun with Granny D. I love the shawl she's wearing. It is beautiful. Did you make
I
it?
did not make this. It's out of a latte cake, and it is big and squishy, and I love it. It's
You
a
made it a
triangle.
Who made it?
Triangular, one of my subscribers, and she's got a podcast. It's Creations by Jax, Jax.
Oh, yes.
You know, Jaxie May, I call her.
Uh-huh.
It's gorgeous.
It is absolutely
Oh,
beautiful.
it's
You look
so
good in it, my dear.
soft and
You do.
warm.
Yeah, you look so nice in that.
I have been blessed. I have so many shawls that people, well, not tons, but you know, several.
Yeah.
And just different things. I can just kind of rotate what I wear, but I was so cold, and this was about my heaviest, probably.
Oh, is it?
Think
Well,
so.
well, you got that, and you got that beautiful Afghan blanket you got
Girl,
right
I'm snug as a bug in a rug.
here. And that's how you want to feel, nice and warm.
Heck yeah, it's like 30 something out there.
Wow.
It got up into the 40s today.
It did. Where are you located again?
Central North Carolina,
Oh, wow. I
about
would think
an
it would
hour north of Charlotte, between Charlotte and Greensboro.
I would think that where you are that there would be some heat on the subject, okay? But I guess not, huh?
And when we were kids, we could count on a couple of good snows every winter. But now, you know, global warming and all that.
It's hard to
It
tell.
did snow Friday night.
Okay.
And they had really expected us to have, I guess, a major event because they had salted the roads.
Yeah.
And it did. I mean, you know, we'd had just cold rains before that, just raw, girl. That'll wet, cold weather.
Oh my goodness.
But that night, after I got off my live, I opened my back door and big old giant, you know, those big, heavy, wet like flakes were falling. And it
Wet.
was
Oh, the soggy flakes.
Ooh,
sticking
it's
on
27
the
here.
deck and on the chairs and stuff.
Oops.
But then it went away.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're
So-
where, Cam?
Westland is just a half an hour away from Detroit. Where my grandma used to live, that's what it is. It's 25.
Yeah.
And it says National Weather Service special statement for Kalkaska County.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what they're.
You ever go to Detroit?
Yeah, when I was in middle school, we used to go to the for the choir, we used to go to the DSO.
What's that?
What's that?
The Detroit Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
And when I was in 7th grade, that's when Comerica Park, where the Tigers play, it had just opened up. So we went to the orchestra, watched them play, then took our lunch and went to the park, ate lunch in the stands, and then got a free tour.
Nice. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
32.
Is that what it is? Let's see. I don't know what it is here in Ohio. I will tell you. I know it's always cold. I'll tell you that.
You're probably the same temperature as us up here in Michigan.
Very possible. Let's see.
Because we get a lot of the same stuff.
How far are you from Chicago? Either one of you.
Oh gosh. 6 hours.
Really?
I'm about if we take 94, about 4 hours.
It's not bad.
A little over 4 hours, but if we take
I think Miss Tina's close to Chicago, isn't she?
Yeah, it's 27 degrees in Columbus.
Yeah, see, we get a lot of the same weather.
And that's where you are, Miss Kelly?
Yep, Columbus, Ohio, right on the outside. I'm in a suburb of it, but
And
it's all
Miss
Columbus.
Jeanette's close to Tina, I believe.
Who is?
DOI Jeanette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not that far from Michigan Ave. We're 2 lights away from Michigan Ave, basically. And that if we, do the boulevard turn, it's about, I'd say just over 5 hours if we take Michigan Ave.
Wow.
The word
See,
Michigan. So the way Michigan is, it's right under us.
7.
Basically, directly down from me is Ohio, and then right next to that is Indiana. So it's closer for us to get to Indiana.
Okay.
Indiana wants me. Lord, I can't go back there. You remember that song?
No.
No, but
Got
it
a
took
guy
us.
run on the lamb from the law.
I think it's the
Oh,
same. I think it's about the same distance from here to Michigan City as it is for us to get from here to Chicago. About 4 hours.
oh. She says it snowed here today and freezing tonight. Love you, Granny D from
Hey,
Marshall.
Marshall, I love you too, girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Sanita said 35 minutes. You're 35 minutes away from Chicago?
I
Sandy
always
from
wanted to go there. I always wanted to go to an Oprah show, especially one of those when she was giving away all the stuff.
Oh, yeah. I always want to go to her favorite thing show for sure.
Yes, girl.
Is there a big yarn store there in Ohio? Honey, we got Joann's, we got Michael's, we got Hobby Lobby. You pick your poison.
I wish I had, not that I have money for it. Heck, I don't have money for Hobby Lobby and everything. And I got so much here, I don't need any. I got
Right.
enough for 50 people for probably 100 people for a lifetime.
Yeah, I got yarn forever, but
But
you know
you know
what?
how we are.
We got to have it.
But it's an addiction. It's an addiction. Like
Hey,
oh
me
yeah,
entering giveaways, having all this.
I know, right?
But well, Lord, what was I gonna say?
Am down 75 from everyone in Kentucky. Oh, you're in Kentucky, Brenda D. Mack?
And Barbara Riggles Baker is, because she always says from her little corner of Kentucky.
yeah. That's about five and a to get from here to Louisville. I
Okay.
think it's
Oh,
about 5.5 hours.
I know what I was gonna say. That I wish we had a yarn, a local yarn shop.
Mm-hmm.
We did have one, and now I know they have, high prices, but a lot of them have. I went to my daughter's in Florida. We went to one that she'd never been to, but it was about an hour away.
Oh, yeah?
But boy, did they ever have some good sales, in the back. You go in the
Yeah.
back and it's on the very bottom shelf. And girl, I've been digging through that stuff.
I know I would have too. Shoot. You know what? We have some here, but their yarn's so expensive. I I just
Yeah,
be like,
unless they have a sale, I just can't see it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
my aunt for my birthday one year because I go out with her and like spend the day with her. We went to this one from in Ann Arbor. She
Mm-hmm.
spent over $120 and some change for
Oh,
eight
okay.
skein for 8 skeins of yarn.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not really bad for
that's
eight
not
skeins
horrible.
at a store like that.
It's
Yeah,
not horrible for sure. Hold on a
for
second. She says I'm in West Virginia. And then Jen says, Brenda, I'll be coming that way the end of the month. Okay. Let's see. Oh my God, Rox is in the house. Hey, love. She
Esmeralda.
said, Granny D in the house. Hi, all. Hey.
right here. This is
Layla says she wants to win Bag of Days giveaway with Crystal. Yeah, she be giving away lots of yarn, y'all.
she
Crystal
does.
came to my live a while ago and dropped a 50 super chat.
Did she?
Did she?
Listen, before Christmas, sometimes she dropped 200s.
What?
She comes through every little bit, and she doesn't just watch me. She told me before, well, she's told everybody on her
No kidding,
lives
Brenda.
that
My
she's
sister went to
lurking
Eastern.
a lot of times. Yeah, she gave, left is right, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She dropped a 50 and maybe more in one of her chats.
That is so
But
sweet.
I just love it when she comes.
Yeah,
Heck,
she
Yeah.
can
I
show
told her,
up.
no, you don't have to do that, but I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, if you want to bless me, I'm not gonna block my blessing now.
That's
Right.
right.
Here's some of that yarn that my aunt got me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh
I
my
took two
God.
strands of the yarn, the hand dyed yarn, and then one strand of cotton.
Yeah,
And it's got all my friends in here.
that is so nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I done messed up. Lost my count.
Oh,
Well,
I hate
I
when
hate
that
when that
happens.
happens.
I'm decreasing for the crown of this hat.
Yeah.
It'd be all right. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I haven't been in her lives in a minute. When she goes live, I haven't been able to catch her. I've been like, oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Joyce Campbell is in the building, you guys.
Hey,
Hi,
Joy.
Joyce.
Yeah, it is a pleasure. I'm so glad y'all coming in and hanging out for a little bit. Please feel free to thumbs up. It really does show your love and support. I really do appreciate it.
Helps us get more views, Dana said. I think.
Oh, yeah, that too.
This is my new back my iPad.
How nice. I'd love to have it. I've never had an iPad. I've got
Yeah,
an iPhone.
so do
Yeah,
I.
I love my
Got
iPhone.
several of those.
You know, the blessed part about the iPhone, Granny D, is like I have my iPhone and I have an iPad. If my phone ring, my iPad will ring too. So
Really?
if
Mine
I
does too.
yeah, so I can answer it on my iPad.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to one of my friends through my iPad, and then next thing we hang up, we had to talk for over an hour and a half. I look at my phone; it was at like 20, like 30 some odd percent.
What?
Yeah, but before I got my iPad, I had a Samsung tablet,
Okay.
and the after a while, it got so old. Right here, it got so old
Okay.
it wouldn't even charge. It'd take like 3 hours just to get to like 50%.
Oh wow.
So I told my mom, I'm like, I just want to get an iPad or at least a new tablet.
Yeah.
So we ended up settling on the iPad,
Yeah, it's a
which was nice.
blessing.
It's really probably time for me to update phone, but I'm still paying on this one because when I get a phone, I just have it added to my bill and pay it in installments. These darn things are expensive,
Oh, Crystal
but
was
they're
saying they
wonderful.
didn't get to go on vacations like they normally do because of COVID, so they wanted to bless her subscribers. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet of her. And that is for real.
I won Crystal's one of her Facebook giveaways.
You did.
And she asked me to, if I would mind knitting her a hat. She came on one of my lives a year or so ago.
Oh,
Said I would be honored to. And she said she would pay me and all this stuff. I said, no, you won't. And then I said, well, you can if you really want to. I said,
yeah.
give me just, and I said, now look at me, just one skein, whatever, of a hobium yarn. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
Yep, she sent me a box full
Did she?
of
Oh my
hobium yarn.
goodness. What a blessing.
And I have given her, I've knitted like 5 hats at a time and sent. And I don't know what is wrong with me, but every time they've been too small, they don't fit right. So I've sent her a couple of batches, and I know one of them she liked and it fit. She wore it not too long ago and mentioned by name.
Oh, that was nice.
It's sure she has helped me since almost since I first started.
What a blessing. She just loves it's just love. It's
And she
love.
does that with people just starting out and stuff like that. And well, she did it with that Hooked for Hope that got to 75,000, and she wanted everybody. Did you know about that?
Uh-uh.
She came on with a shout out for her and said if we would all, she wanted her to get to 100,000 because She wanted her to get that silver play button or what it is.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
and right now, that girl Tiffany Hooked for Hope. I'm pretty sure that's her channel name. She's doing a thing for Warm Up America,
Mm-hmm.
and you just make like I don't know if it can be knitted, but I'm pretty sure it's just crochet. But she had the dimensions. I think they're like 7 by 9 rectangles. But you can check out her video about that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because one of my subscribers said, so I think they want me to say something about it, and I keep forgetting.
Oh, that's so nice, though.
Yeah.
Every time I watch Crystal's channel, I just feel like so welcomed.
Oh yeah.
And she just I've never met her in
Some
person.
people get mad because she doesn't answer their question or see
You
them, but
can't
my
answer.
gosh,
She
she
can't
has like
answer.
600 or more, and it just goes.
Oh yeah, like when Mr. Stitches and Jada and her husband go live, she's in front of the camera and people are getting mad that they see her channel name in the and channel, but it's a man behind the camera and answering it and using her name, and they get mad.
That's her husband. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, well, she finally said, look, how can I answer your questions when I'm not in front of the camera and my husband's on my computer in my
Yeah,
account?
and she's sitting there normally making whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes.
I know some people can. Well, you can, Kelly. You usually make stuff while you have a chat, but I can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
all,
doing right
and I
now.
stay behind on my chat.
Yeah, it's easy to get behind. Hey, Charlie B. Charlie B's in the room, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie Berry's in the house.
Charlie's wonderful to listen to my readings.
Yeah, she's so sweet too. Oh my gosh.
We got a whole bunch of sweet people.
Yep,
Yeah,
just
I
all
just
around.
I
Very
love
thoughtful.
listening to audiobooks.
Yeah.
See, if you listen to me, Cam, that's your own Granny Audible.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's free.
and there's I'm subscribed to, I think it's like Audible books or something, like the greatest
I
Audible
used to
books.
be subscribed to Audible, but I've tried to cut out a whole. It doesn't cost that much, but when you add up all the little things here and there,
Yeah, but it's not on Amazon. It's like audiobooks of the greatest times, and it's on YouTube.
it's a free thing.
Yeah, like type in audiobooks on YouTube,
Oh yeah.
and there's a ton
And
of
you know,
quite a,
there's a thing called Overdrive, and it's an app, and it's free, and it's connected to your closest public library,
Oh, that's cool.
and you can check out books or and go pick them up and whatnot, and you could renew them on that.
Oh
Or
yeah, I think I tried that, but I think I tried something like that. Somebody had mentioned an app, and I tried it, and I went to go log in with my library card, and it said it had expired.
you just go to your library and they'll get it fixed up for you, or you might could even call them.
Yeah.
I do, I was doing the audiobooks that they had, so I wouldn't have to go anywhere, just
Yeah.
there's all kinds of things to do. But all my books that I've read are in playlists, so you could look up, whatever. Right now I'm doing Anne of Green Gables, and there's a whole bunch of books. I think we're on like the 6th one right now.
Wow.
And there's more. And I'll read all the series. The thing with reading online on YouTube, you're supposed to. I've seen lots of people that don't. They read current books. And I don't know if I misunderstood stuff or if they're just kind of whatever. But from what I read and understood, the books that you read and share on YouTube have to be in public domain, meaning that they have to be 75 years old or older at the time. You
Yeah,
can
that's like
find a list of.
songs. They got to be 70 years or older in order for you to sing them like on YouTube.
75.
No, I just watched a video. It might be for books, but the way it explained it was that songs have to be 70 years or older.
Yeah.
This is the book I'm reading right now. It's called The Mystery of the Bad Luck Curse.
Oh wow. Well, I've been reading the book from a author, but I got her permission to read it.
Well,
And
that's fine. Yeah.
so that's what I
Yeah.
reach out to the ones that I get. I reach out to the publishing company and or the
I hadn't
author.
even thought of that, but of course that'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
And so as they don't care as long as you give them credit. And so that's what I did. I mean, some of them might want to get paid. I don't know. But
There's so many things that you hear and you're not sure
yeah.
about. Is that a real thing with YouTube or not?
This
yeah.
is what it says for the back of the description. There is a legend that says years ago there was a terrible crime in Mystic, Maine. The legend also says that the ghost of the criminal haunts the area. If anyone disturbs the scene of the crime, some Mystic families will strike back. And with a bad luck curse, a team of archaeologists have arrived in town to try and figure out what happened in Mystic long ago.
Is that
Once
book
they,
is that book 70 years or older?
uh, no, I'm just reading you what the description is.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
I
fine.
think he's
Yeah,
just reading it to himself, not.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I, I'm just I sit in bed and read if I get bored or can't sleep.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and the two of the main characters, Jen and Zeke, right there. There's a glare
Okay.
here and here. They're
Okay.
twins. They're twins.
Kind of dark. Can't see it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a little bit dark, but it's cool.
yeah, and it they
So
live
you
with
like
their.
mysteries?
Oh yeah, and this we've had these. There's a whole series of them. There's the Bad Luck Curse, uh, the Dark Lighthouse, the Mystery of the Dark Lighthouse, the Mystery of the Phantom Ship, and my all-time favorite, the Mystery of Dead Man's Curve,
Okay.
and then the Mystery of the Missing Tiger.
Okay. Well, I got a question, Granny D. Do
Huh?
you have you looked into I have to leave now, talking with my son. God bless to you all and love to you to all. Oh, okay,
Bye,
Brenda
Brenda.
Mac.
Bye,
Love
Brenda.
you, honey. God bless you and may heaven smile upon you, dear. Yes.
This is
So here's my
about
question. I'm sorry.
this is the history of the city I live in.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of books like that here that you can get about each city, the history
Yeah.
of each town or whatnot. You can find that out. But Granny D, this is what I was going to ask you. I know you love reading your books and stuff. It's really cool. Have you looked into they have crochet and knit like mystery books?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I've heard of
I know,
those.
but they're not
Did
unless
you
I get in touch with the author,
Yeah, do
like
an
you
email
said.
to the author just to see what you can, because the worst they could do is say no, right? But I
Right.
think it will be a blessing.
See, I hadn't even thought about that. I was just kept looking at the public domain books.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of my people said, well, you know, because I asked for suggestions from them, and they even wanted to hear the Little House on the Prairie book. So
Oh, that's nice.
I read some of those, and I read Little Women and that series. I think I left out one book just because I forgot about it or it wasn't on the list or something.
Yeah.
But they were good. But yeah, that would be good because there's a lot of those.
Yes, it is, and I think that would be great. What an awesome
Mhm.
addition to your your book to your
Yeah, and
library of
I get
yeah. If you can
listen.
find them, I know the
It was
yarn
my high school.
community will definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I
This is
Mhm.
will
the high
check
school I
into
graduated
that.
from.
Okay.
It was named after John Glenn. It says John Glenn High School is located at Marquette, west of Wayne. Groundbreaking for the high school, named in honor of the astronaut John Glenn, occurred on in the spring of 1963, and it was officially dedicated on November 8th, 1964.
Oh, okay.
And then here is Thomas H. Brown. He was the first mayor of Westland, elected on April 25th, 1966. Here was our first mayor of the city.
Oh, okay.
He's, from his picture, he looks pretty handsome, if you ask me.
Okay.
And then the high school my sister graduated in
Uh-huh.
was the first high school in our in our school district.
Oh, okay.
Talking about tearing down our little country school that I taught at,
Oh, what?
taught fourth grade.
What?
We're not tearing it down, but closing it.
They closed my high school.
I'm so
They
sad.
closed my elementary school down the
It
street.
is, it is, it's heartbreaking because when you've been to a school that you graduated from and stuff, and they do stuff like that, it is heartbreaking. They
Yeah.
they closed the school that I graduated from high school from.
I went to that school as a kid.
Yeah.
School that I'm talking about, and it's less than like a minute or a couple minutes from here. But it's where I taught last over
Yeah.
15 years, and it's where my girls went to school. And
Yeah.
it's just, I think there was an original, just I don't know if it was a converted house, but just,
Yeah.
a stick home kind of thing that it started. And then it was a brick structure, and then it was added on in the 60s, I think, and maybe
Yeah.
70s too. And it had so many, it just grew so fast. And we had built a big gym back in the probably, I don't know, 80s or 90s, probably
Yeah.
80s probably. But it's a nice gym. It's a separate from the school. But we had so many mobile units because
Yeah,
we had.
that's what the other high schools like. It's got
Thank
several
God I never had to teach in one of those because I would not have liked it.
You wouldn't have liked it.
Here's our one's room schoolhouse,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's still up. If we go to the mall,
Is it a historic thing
oh yeah, you can see it, and then
on the register and all that?
yeah, you can even see the sign from the road.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So I've heard tell that if they do close that school, that our town's gonna try to make it a charter school.
Oh, okay.
when my
Yeah.
elementary school closed, I was talking to my neighbor a few doors down, and she's like, they're going to use Kettering, which was the elementary school, for like the overflow of the kids from one of the schools for for them to teach Arabic, which fell through. And then a few years ago, they ended up tearing the whole thing down. It
Oh,
was in, but it was in like these quadrants. Each grade had like a pod. It was, they were like pods filled with hallways. It was
yeah.
it closed the year I graduated.
Oh,
It's just sad. I hate to see old buildings that are still good get torn down
oh, yeah.
or
Oh,
just
yeah.
lay waste, and then they put up new structures. There's bound to be, and I guess you hear that it's more economical to just build new than save the old, but it's just from a historic standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand for real. Yeah, that is. I don't know why they closed the school down where I used to go to high school. Still sitting there. I'm like, they ain't tear it down or nothing. I don't know what they gonna put in. I don't know if they didn't have the money. I don't know if it was changed. I can't even speak to it. I just know that it was sad. I was like, why would y'all do that? I finally got 3 rows. Look, I got 4 rows done.
That's pretty yarn.
It's the anniversary.
That's the same yarn. Is that the peach party?
Yeah, that's this.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Now, what you making with it?
I am making this one.
A blanket.
It's an Afghan. Yep, I'm making 2.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Will it take the whole cake or no?
I don't. It says to. I'm sure it will. I don't think I need that much. Let me see.
I can't remember how many yards the cake has in it because it's a bulky, isn't it?
It's bulky. It said it needed 13 skeins. It didn't say. It's supposed to be 40 by 50. Let's see how many yards. It didn't. Oh, 4 ounces. Let me see. Let's see how many grams that will be. I'm gonna tell you how many yards it would be. Give me 1 second. I didn't even count. I just started crocheting, but
That's the way I do.
oh, you only need 832.
So, how much is in the cake?
How many yards are in the cake?
1,000.
Oh, so then you'll have, if you use what they
We
say.
have enough left over for a cowl or something.
Yeah, you can make the wife a cowl out of it. When you finish both cakes, you can, use one cake and start a cowl, and then switch back and forth and make the missus a cowl.
Yeah, I think she would like that. That's a great idea. Yeah.
So between the two of them, it'll have a little over 1,600 yards at the
Who
end.
are you making it for?
My friend, he does my hair. Him and his wife. She wants to see. He wants her to have this color. She don't know about it. She wants her to have this color and the gray and black and brown one. She said, who said it was named coffee or whatever? This yarn here is the same. It's a Karen cake, but in that it's like a gray brown, like a grayish brown. It's black and like a dark gray. Yeah. Kelly, that's great because you got to keep reading the chat too. Oh yeah. Well, I don't want to miss anybody. I hate missing people, and it can be a challenge for sure, but I do read the chat. I'm gonna see if I have my other hooks up here. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I got a great happy mail. Well, I got my winnings from a giveaway, which she put in a whole bunch of other stuff. So that was a blessing.
Yeah.
And she even gave me one of those punch needle things.
Pretty punch. That's what my aunt calls it.
I have been wanting to try that, and I thought, this is what I need, another craft, right? And she sent me embroidery floss to go in it.
Oh, nice.
All kinds of other things. It's in a squealing squirrel mail. I always open up my happy mail.
Okay.
Video. And then Miss Pat Dancer blessed me with this lovely blanket.
And Granny D, those hats, those are the Sesame Street. Those are so easy to do.
Yeah. I've done some like that before, but that yarn, I don't know what it is. It is incredibly soft.
Yeah, when I knit, usually I go like under my pinky, over my right ring finger, under my middle finger, and then over, the same way like this with my yarn when I knit. But I've had to find that I've got to like sit there and wind it around my ring finger once in order to get tight enough tension.
Because it's so soft.
Yeah, and then
it's slippery.
I can only do like one hat every few weeks. Because if I like finish a hat and then start on another one,
yeah,
I won't end up doing the ribbing right. Because on this one, on Cookie Monster, if you look, I did the seed stitch.
And that's okay. I like the seed stitch as a border too.
Yeah. and it made it tighter, but who cares? I knit this and I was so excited. And I couldn't figure out how to do the macular stitch.
So listen, when you do it just with that yarn, it's just big enough for a kid, right?
Yeah, like a baby.
Okay, so
Oh,
I want to add yarn to it so I can wear it. I want to wear Elmo and Cookie.
that's right.
Yeah, so like I'd go to like Michael's and try and find like a navy blue to go at the Cookie
Oh, I
Monster,
got,
and then
honey, I
like
can shop the stash.
yeah, and like for Elmo, I'd get like try and you know what I'm saying, like try to match the colors.
Yeah, and there's several colors, so I'm sure I can
Oh
find.
yeah, I wanted to I was gonna do leftover scarves like here's the one from Oscar. Here's some of the art from Oscar. It
Uh-huh.
was silver, gray, and like a green and white. But I'm like, so I tied them into a ball. Right here.
That's
Here's better.
pretty.
Yeah, here's better. A better view of the Oscar yarn.
All right, let me share what's going. That's pretty. I'm gonna share. That is some
Oh
pretty
yeah.
yarn. This is. I said the cake was coffee. Oh, okay. The anniversary cake that I got is coffee. Okay. I used to do Pretty Punch a long time ago. Jen Reeves says. Oh, hi, Daigo.
Hi,
Daigo Crochet
Daigo.
is in the room, y'all.
She's the one that blessed me with a whole bunch of stuff in a box today with that punch needle and all that stuff.
Oh, that sounds interesting. The punch needle, it really does.
And she sent
Everybody's
me
greeting
a
Daigo.
big bag of embroidery floss to go with it, and a
Yeah.
bag with a bunch of needles and all kind of notions. And girl, watch my squealing squirrel mail. You see it?
She Kelly, she
Okay.
sent Granny D a whole bunch of stuff. I saw it. You kept pulling stuff out, and I'm like,
I know. I'm like,
how much? I'm like, that must have cost her $1 million to ship to you.
it was, yeah.
I'm gonna definitely check it out. Did you
She's
just
in, I just did it today. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely check it out. My
I
dogs, they being a little special. They want to come up here and harass me.
Who's that?
I think it's Teddy or Raven. I mean Teddy or Gizmo. Mostly it's as Teddy. He's the boy. He's the only boy, and he's like, "You've been up there too long without me." And he can stay
Yeah,
down there with my husband.
sometimes like if I come out of my room, my cat Madison will be like, she'll be at the door crying, and I'm like, I ain't standing here.
Jen says you need a needle with yarn and you punch through fabric with it to make a kind of applique picture. Oh, I
Yeah,
want one
Well,
eventually.
I've got some embroidery kits already, and I wondered if I could use it with those. I mean, it's not. I've got some cross stitch too, and I wouldn't think it would work on that. But I've got just some like painted on pictures, like cactus. It's a cactus thing,
Uh-huh.
and I would think that I could use it on that.
Oh.
I love. Do you have finishing needles like these? It's
I
got the
had some, but I
little
lost them.
I think I got one of those somewhere.
got a band where the hole is.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's big. It's like a fishing line that's
wool needle.
curled around.
They're called wool needles.
Wool needles.
Yeah,
I
I had
I got
some.
one like that.
I
yeah.
had
I
them in a
just
little
have
pouch,
this.
but I don't know where I put them.
I just have this one, and I keep up with where that thing is.
Yeah, I
Thank
have one.
thank you, Marshall. My dogs are a trip. That's
Oh yeah,
funny.
All
one of my
right, one
girls.
finished hat. Let's see what it looks like.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
you. Go ahead,
ta-da!
Granny D, rocking the hats, girl. Look at you.
It fits jits.
Yeah, you were celebrating your birthday last month, Daigo.
But look how big, how much too big this is.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to undo this part and just trim it or pull it back.
Here's the one I have.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got another skein of this yarn, so I'll make another one for someone.
This is my wool needle.
I can't really.
It's the really small one.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and these all go in my crochet bag.
I may have more. Do they come in a set of like three or
3.
something?
That's awesome.
I think I may have bought it, but I was thinking somebody gave it to me. But the blue one's all I know where it is.
And Granny D.
Sometimes do you ever run up on, you look in a bag and you'll find a little tin or something in there with all kind of notions you hadn't seen in forever.
It's since forever.
Yeah, I
Yes.
use pill bottles.
Yeah, they saying congrats to you. Jen says congrats, Granny D.
I have an FO.
What?
2 of them. Well, this has to have surgery.
Yeah, well,
Granny D. This is
It has to have surgery.
Daigo says your hat's too cute, Granny D.
Thank you. It's probably going to end up going to somebody else, but I'm modeling it. And this is a knitted Afghan.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty. I like that.
I love the color of the yarn.
That is so pretty.
Granny D.
What?
This is the colored pop tabs. This is I saved all of them. So like if I travel and I knit and I need stitch markers,
Use
I can
those.
have different colored stitch markers. There's green, red,
Oh
blue.
yeah,
And then
that's
of course I got
cool.
That is. He got some cool stuff over there. Cameron
Yeah.
be rocking it out over in his house.
Oh yeah. 1, 2. I'm counting how many containers of safety pins I have. 3.
And did I tell you? Oh, yeah. I told you about that
4.
cow, right? The CAL cow,
What is it?
the Outlander thing. I showed you that,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you were talking about that at Nancy's.
Yeah, but did I mention it here and show you?
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember. I don't think so. Let me see what you talking.
You know, Crochet
Oh,
Creations with Christy that ends with an I.
yes.
She and Kim, the crafty nomad, get together and do a live used to be once every 3 weeks. Now it's once every 4.
Oh,
But Christy's doing a CAL cow.
uh-huh.
Make a cow that's it's Outlander inspired.
Uh-huh. That yarn is pretty you got right there.
The one that Claire wears is, and
Oh,
I've got I call her my sissy, Teresa Patton. She can't have wool, so she gave me 2 skeins of that thick and quick
uh-huh.
and this pattern.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
But I'm doing Christy to be able to do the cow and everything. She had to change up the pattern a little bit, but it's basically the same thing.
That's
If
cool.
y'all want to get in on that cow, go over to her channel. This is all I've done so far, but this took me 2 seconds to.
Oh,
It's
that's
just a
pretty.
1-row repeat. Just
That's pretty.
crocheting in the back loop.
Yeah, that is.
I like that.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
It's just going to make a long rectangle, and then you just seam it together.
That is so cute.
Thank you.
Daigo says, I see Granny is using that gorgeous blanket she got today from Pat Dancer. Awesome.
It's so warm. I love it.
Then she says, beautiful hat, Granny D. This is from LaShira. And I love the color of your headband.
Well, thank you. I do too.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
counted how
red
many
letter
containers.
day for Granny. Getting a few things
I
done.
counted how many safety pins I have. I have 4 containers of safety pins. One is plastic.
I can
I got
never
them.
find a safety pin when I need one.
I know, right? It's
That's
crazy.
Or
why I
a
got.
ponytail holder, and I just
Yes.
bought a whole
I
bunch.
don't know. I don't know if my house be eating them. My house be eating them.
These are just plastic ones. I got plastic ones.
Oh, look, Kelly Coleman. Welcome,
Yeah.
Kelly Coleman.
Hi, Kelly.
Thank you for coming. How you doing?
And then at the workshop I went to before it closed, I found a whole bag of tiny little ones.
Okay.
Look how tiny them suckers are.
Yeah, those are little.
But hey, you never know what you might need them for. Like if you're doing like amigurumi.
Yeah.
I do too, Leah.
One
This
row
was
is nice.
this is my old toiletry bag, and I just put all my notions in it for when I go to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got my yarn bowl that is in here that I should put back in there. Right here. I got a
Oh,
yarn
okay.
bowl.
Yeah.
And then y'all are gonna laugh at me. I found a yarn cage.
A what?
Yarn cage.
Oh, that's cute.
I know it was in it. Look.
You could
All
make amigurumi birds to put in it.
Oh yeah, look. The yarn fits just perfectly.
Oh,
And then
Oh.
when you go to use it, it comes out just perfectly.
that's cool.
You working on a baby Yoda, Emmy, and now
I
Daigo?
want to make one of those baby Yodas so badly, but I need to get a pattern.
Doing great. Hope you all are also. Yes, we're doing great.
We're doing great over here.
Yeah. So
And then
that's
of
what's
course
up.
I got, this was a camera case. And
I
then
be
I
having
got
stuff full. I be having my stuff full of I got these, those what is it? Those little sacks, they're like little bags that you get like when you buy a duffel bag and it might be a smaller bag inside of there.
oh
That's
yeah.
that's what I got
Carrying.
my hooks in. My hooks and other notions are in those for sure.
I've got a bunch of different things. Like I've got a fancy shoe box.
Hey, that's what's up. You got a cute shoe box to
A
hold your
real,
goodies.
well, it wasn't a shoe box, but it reminds you of one. It's not as long as that, but it's real sturdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a Christmas, something that a Christmas thing came in, and I got some of them in that. I've got some of them in rolled up cases that you tie.
Uh-huh.
But I need something good to put, like the circular needles.
Yeah.
I've seen people use like those like traveling jewelry things, like you hang on a door, and it's got just a different, like a little slot to put each thing.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you can just hang a few of them in each little slot.
That'll be so cool if you can get one of those. Yeah.
Probably.
That might be perfect for what you need it for.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Really? Is this what you're talking about, Kelly? You got your hooks in?
No, it's small. It's way smaller than that.
Oh,
Way
it's
way smaller than that. It's like a little bag that you can put like deodorant and stuff in.
Toiletry
bag.
Yeah, like one of those. And
I got some cords in this one, and then y'all are gonna laugh. I have an addiction to keys.
yeah, so she says the amigurumi birds will be cute, D.
They would.
Yeah. Put
I
a
even
little
got
nest in there, all kind of little cute stuff.
this is to my mom's PT Cruiser.
Oh,
This
nice.
is her key. Then I have my uncle,
I
my uncle
always like
Jeep.
the old skeleton keys.
Oh yeah, I have one of them. And
All
then
right, Daigo.
I have a
I'll
whole
be over there to
glass
check
jar
you
full of
out too,
keys.
Daigo.
I have a whole jar full of keys.
Okay.
Oh,
And I was thinking they'd make cool stitch markers. Those
Oh.
keys would make cool stitch markers.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I like the stitch markers. For me, the ones that aren't heavy or hang down very long because they get in the way of my work.
Yeah. Here's my
I have
uncle's Jeep.
some. Yeah, I have some little ones.
Yeah.
Some of them don't. I like the ones that fasten like a safety pin.
Yeah.
And see, for knitting, you don't use that kind. You use this just the round circle kind.
I got the round circle ones too that don't have no there's no
There's
closure.
nothing. It's just a ring.
Yeah, I have those too.
You can hang things off of them, but if you do, I don't like it to be real long because it just gets in the way of your stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I right now this granny square on the when I get, let's see if I can find the starting point. I know it's in black yarn, but
They're beautiful, but they just get if you used them for progress keepers or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
that'll
this
be
is
The ones with the class.
yeah.
Granny. This ought to look familiar to you.
I can't hardly see it.
It's what you hold your stitches with if you're like making a sweater or
Oh.
mittens.
Well, it don't look familiar to me because I've never made a sweater.
But these are.
No, I've seen them before, and I have some. But yeah, it's
I use them as
stitch holders.
yeah. I use them. I used to use them to like when I get started for the granny square. But what I do is I'll make the third chain a little bigger than what I should, so I can get my hook in there.
Oh.
These, I just use them to look. You can't even pull out the loop. That's what I use them for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool to think of, other uses for things like that.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna have to get cold. I'm here having hot flashes.
And
I
I'm
gotta
just
open up my window.
snug as a bug in a rug.
That is so sweet, Granny D. I
It is.
love
I
that you.
prayed for this.
Yeah.
I prayed just lately. I said, all the stuff that I've got, all this yarn, and we make stuff and give it away. Well, heck, I hardly ever finish it.
Yeah.
I said, all this stuff. I said, I'm cold. All my covers are over. I sleep on my couch.
Oh, do you?
I have a perfectly wonderful bed.
But why do you sleep on the couches? Does it feel better though?
Okay. I got used to sleeping on my couch when I lived in a tiny, tiny apartment.
Oh, I see.
It was a 1-bedroom apartment, but I didn't have a TV in my bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And I just slept in there on the couch. I go to sleep with the TV on way low.
Okay.
And I fall asleep. So I just put a cover on top of my. I keep sofa covers on my couch and my love seat anyway. They're decorative. They're pretty, but they protect. And then, yeah, I just got used to it, so I do. And I tried my bed, and it's got the it's a real great mattress, and I mean, we paid a right penny for it. And it's got the pillow top, but also I added to the pillow top a memory foam, like 1.5 inch memory foam that goes out, and it's a queen size bed.
Yeah.
And and here's another thing why I don't, because it's high and I have to kind of climb up into it.
Oh, you need some stairs.
Yeah, I need a little
stool.
My mom said she's had the same mattress since I've been born.
I'm sorry, Cam.
My mom said she's had the same mattress since 1991.
Oh my wow.
But
But
girl, you sleep on it and it's like it's sleeping on a cloud.
yeah.
It's still soft after almost 30 years.
Well, when I half slept in my bed, even with all that on there, it hurt my hips. Even with putting a pillow between my legs.
Yeah.
I guess because when I slept in it in the apartment, because I did sleep in it for a while, but then I got used to sleeping in there with I guess I had a little TV. No, it didn't have a cable run back there to the bedroom. That's why I didn't have a TV back there. But anyway,
Okay.
I just got used to it. And
Jen says she falls asleep watching YouTube videos, and then I don't know how to comment when I wake up.
I fall asleep sometimes too.
Oh, look, be ready today. Hey, big brother Brian, how you doing?
Hi, Brian.
Hey,
How are you, sir?
When we were cleaning out my grandma's house up north, for a while I had to sleep in her bed. Girl, that was like sleeping on a rock. And then my
we
mom
went
was
on
up there.
vacation this summer and the beds were so hard. I said, I had to put they had a bunch of extra pillows.
Uh-huh.
And I'd put them on top of the bed and try it, but it was horrible. I was so happy to get back to my couch.
Oh, wow.
Then a while later, my mom and I go up, and then her youngest sister and husband go up. So they sleep. My aunt and uncle sleep in my grandma's room, and I sleep on the couch bed, which I had done my whole life. So I sit there, and my cousins couldn't stand sleeping on my grandma's studio bed.
I
But
have I used to have, I don't now, but one of those the sofa pulled out into a bed. Those are the
Yeah.
most uncomfortable things.
Oh, the ones my grandma got, she only had two, and to me they were. I was the only one who
It
enjoyed
was
sleeping on them.
terrible. You can feel that bar under there. The mattress
Not
is
me.
almost so
After a while,
thick.
after a while I just didn't even notice it. For me,
Oh, cool. Cool. Hold on. Let's see. Sunita says, I just finished a hat. Well, I've been watching, getting a little faster, laugh out loud, but still a slow crow. So, how long have we been on? We've been on for about 2 hours and 37 minutes. Yeah.
In
That's,
45 seconds.
yeah. And
yeah.
counting. Hey, I'm glad you great,
Hi, Brian.
Brian. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for
girls and boys,
coming.
I'm gonna hop down and
Yeah, I'm getting ready to close it down actually. So I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to be with us. I love you so much. You are such a blessing to this awesome Yarn YouTube community. We just really appreciate you, Granny D, so much.
aw,
Yep, we love you, Granny.
I love y'all too. Thank
Yeah,
you much.
for sure. I appreciate you. You just make my day happy.
Oh, and that's the way I feel about you and Cam and everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
These
It's just
YouTube streets are full of wonderful people.
They
yeah, we
are.
got great community here in these YouTube streets. So yeah. So yeah, I'm normally not on this long. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on here.
Reading is
I know,
Oh
right?
yeah. Once we get to talking Yanni goodness, it's hard to leave.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I love yarn. So God bless every last one of y'all. Thank you. See you later, Granny D. Cameron, thank you so much. You are
Yep.
such an awesome brother, Yarny brother. I appreciate you and your love and everything. So thank you for being part of this wonderful and an awesome supporter, man. You're
You're
awesome.
welcome.
Thank you. So God bless all of y'all and may heaven smile upon you. Thank you, chat. Y'all have been awesome. Everybody in their YouTube chat seats. Y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I will continue to pray for every last one of y'all. Y'all pray for me, but I'll be back in these streets tomorrow at 6:30. If you want to come out and hang out Eastern Standard Time, I'll be here. So I'll talk to y'all and see y'all later. Mwah. Good night. Love y'all.
Night.
All right. See you.
See ya.
All right.